Yo, hello guys, how you guys doing? It's Marvin Mind. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. If this is the first time coming to my YouTube page, I want you to smash the subscribe button, smash it, hit it, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, Marvin Mind is gonna have you in mind because I'm here to blow your mind. So today guys, we're going to be going into candlestick patterns in crash and boom. There are important candlestick patterns you should look out for when trading crash and boom, and you can implement this to your strategy, and it can help you when it comes to trading on crash and boom. So we're going to go into the chart right now, and we're going to pick out those important candles that is very important when it comes to crash and boom, and help us to trade and make us successful when trading. So these are some important candle I watch out for that helps me what get sniper entry, right? That helped me get what sniper entry when it comes to trading. You need to understand this because it's going to help you in a long time frame. Now, in a long time period. So now there are four important candles in crash and bull markets that the market always tends to respect. All right, the market always tends to respect these candles, and the first one is called your doji candle. Now, a doji candle is a candle that tends to reverse the market in its opposite direction, either at supply level or demand level, which is called also called resistance or support. Do you get? Now, why is he a reversal candle? Is because it appears at the end of a momentum. The market was selling for a long period of time. If it gets to support and it form a doji, it will reverse for sale and it start buying. It's trying to is an indication candle that tells you that buyers are no longer in the market and sellers are now in the market, or sellers are no longer in the market, buyers are now in the market. That's what this candlestick help us to understand, and is always found at major zone, and in boom 500 is very strong, and it always works in crash and boom market. So let's go into the charts. Let's see. Let me give you a full definition of a doji so you can see it. All right. So there are two places a doji candle is always very important and is always respected. All right, is respected in your 4 hours time frame and is respected on your daily time frame. Do you get? So now there are two levels here when it comes to um doji. There are two dojis here, and I'll mark that out. This is the first doji. If you can see my screen, this is the first doji. You see, after the market was selling for a long period of time, he got to the support, it bought with a doji because this is a daily time frame. So just know it took a lot of days for it to get to this top. All right, and it formed another doji candle and it sold down. All right, the same thing comes to here. This is what is making the market buy here. All right, so a doji candle has a wick and a small body, so that's the doji. All right, I'm just trying to indicate it there so you can see it. Okay, this is what a doji candle um coming, right? That's a doji candle, right? So okay, so this is a doji candle, and you can see this doji candle is found at the word support. Okay, now why is this support? Why is because the market had this is a daily time frame. Okay, this is a daily time frame. Market what has this was a resistance, right? The market broke out, came back to do a retest, and started buying. So that's to say this level is important because there's the first bounce and there's the second bounce. So now the market is approaching that level and it was selling for a long period of time. Then the sellers exhausted and it's what created a what a doji. Now look at what the market is doing. It's buying. We have been on this trade on the signal group, okay, for 2 days now, and this is the third day and the market is still buying. So You can join up on our VIP signal group if you're interested. Right? So it's formed a doji candle on our daily time frame. So we bought the market at support, okay, and the market started what, buying. This is on our 4 hours time frame. So that's it for doji candle. Let's go to the second one. The second candle is bearish engulfing candle. Bearish engulfing candle. The bearish engulfing, bearish engulfing candle. So the bearish engulfing candle. Okay. The first one was a doji candle. The doji candle, candle. Okay. We'll talk about a doji candle, right? So the second is a engulfing candle. Now, if we look at the market, okay, what is the meaning of a bearish engulfing candle? Now, a bearish engulfing candle is a candlestick patterns that signifies a sell momentum. Now, a bearish candle, all right, is a sell candle, right? Now, what is it engulfing? It's engulfing the buy candle. So if you see in the forex market that you're seeing a bearish candle, a sell candle is engulfing a buy candle at resistance. That is a bearish engulfing candle. Do you understand? And let's give an example here. This is an example of a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, you can see this level right here. Let me zoom in so we can get a closer picture. All right, do you see this candle here? The market came back, the market started selling, came back to resistance, dropped, and it came back to the resistance, to the previous touch. And what did it form? You see the buy pressure started reducing, and when it started reducing, it formed a what? It showed a what? A last buy candle, all right, and a full sell bearish candle that engulfed the last buy candle on your 4 hours time frame that confirmed this whole sell. Okay, re-entry was the doji side. Okay, another re-entry was the doji pattern. You see why it's very important when it comes to candlestick patterns. It will help you in your strategy when trading. Okay, it's something you can add, and it's also called a confluence. You can add to your strategy, and it will help you. Do you get? So this is a bearish engulfing, and the opposite is also what, a bullish engulfing candle. So let's write that down. A bullish engulfing engulfing candle. Okay, so that's the third candlestick, a bullish engulfing candle. All right, that's the third candlestick, a bullish engulfing candle. The first is what, your doji. The second is your bearish engulfing candle, and your third is your bullish engulfing candle. Now, the bullish engulfing candle is the opposite of the bearish engulfing candle. Do you get? The opposite of a bearish engulfing candle, which is to say, you know your bearish candle is found at your resistance, so the bullish candle is going to be what? Is going to be a support. It's going to be found in the support, which is a buy candle. It's going to be found at your support level. And a good example of a bullish engulfing candle is this level right here. Is always found at your support. So if the market is approaching support, okay, and you are expecting a buy, a candlestick pattern that you can watch out for to confirm your buy in crash and boom, especially in boom 500. Do you get this? In crash and boom, in all markets it does work, but in crash and boom it works very well. It's your bullish engulfing candle, and that's what it's here. Let me draw this zone down a little bit so you can see it. That's what it's here. So you see the market was selling, and when it started for a buy, the buy fully engulfed the sell, confirming that the sell is over at your important level, your support level, and is going to buy, all right, and go to the next important level. Do you get? So this is how your doji works, your bearish engulfing works, and your bullish engulfing works. Now let's go over to the last one. The last one is called what? Hammer. Very strong part candlestick pattern. Your hammer candle. Okay, your hammer candle. Right? It's just in the form of normal hammer. You see a big top and very small wick. Okay, it's always found at the support and at the resistance, and it tends to reverse the what? The market. So a quick example of a hammer that identified itself that came out. This is a hammer. Okay, let's zoom in. You see that the market was selling, okay, and when it got to this support level, it formed a hammer. So seeing this, it's already giving you a confirmation that this market is going to go up. So what you'll be looking for is what? Your entry. So if you enter stop loss below, markets range for a period of time, and it's what? Went up. If you don't want to take the trade from the beginning of the confirmation, you can wait for a breakout, then retest, then you get into your trade. And this is an example of a break, retest, and continuation for a buy. Okay, for you to do that, you can pick out the major resistance. Yeah. Okay, market got to support, consolidated for a period of time. It broke out, did a retest, and it kept on buying. If you were not able to buy the market at this floor, you can buy the market at its retest. Do you get? So that's how you get good entries, and how pin bars, oh sorry, and how candlestick pattern works. Okay, so that's for armor. This is another example of a armor pattern. It's at a resistance level. Market got to that level, formed a doji and a hammer, and it dropped down massively. Okay, so you see how it works. A doji and a hammer join together at resistance. This is a very good trade. Okay, and it's a very safe trade. Do you get? So these are one of the things you have to look for out for when trading your crash and boom market. So today we have understand that there are four important candles when it comes to crash and boom. All right. The first one is your doji candle. The second is your bearish engulfing candle. The third is your bullish engulfing candle, and the fourth is your hammer candle. So guys, have a nice day. Take good care of yourself. The class ends here today. All right. If this is the first time coming to my YouTube page, click the subscribe button. Peace out. Marvel Mind loves you. All right.